right. Hello, everyone. This is Mars Hill's lecture for Grammar 4 and Translation. Now, translation students, you don't have any new homework except to memorize a couple more lines of your recitation passage from Job, and you'll see that on your assignment page if you look. For turning in homework, I sent out an email earlier today, so hopefully you got that and you know how to turn that in. So Grammar 4 students, this lecture is primarily for you because the others don't have much homework this week, but I would like you translation students to listen to it, watch it, because it's good review for you all too. So what I'd like to do is quickly discuss the lesson a little bit and then go over your quiz. I am actually showing you your actual quiz. Oh wait, except let me make sure I got the right pages. I think it's just the one page, but I want to be sure. Oh yeah, so that last page isn't even necessary. Don't look at that. So this is your quiz 10 for the week. You don't have to do your worksheets, as I mentioned. So you can see that there's a vocabulary section, a declension of qui, quai, quad, and a few translation sentences and a couple of grammar questions. Very short quiz, and that's all you have to do. So let's talk about it. The vocab here we can do first. It's pretty easy. Here we go. I want it zoom. Don't know what I'm doing. There we go. So you see all these new vocab. You need to know whether they are conjunctions or adverbs or postpositive adverbs. What is a postpositive adverb? Think about it for a moment. A postpositive adverb is an adverb that has to fall second in the sentence. Postpositive always means has to fall second. All right? So on your quiz, we have these words here. Versus is again, usque all the way, altogether omnino. A lot of people accidentally leave out often the in right here. Make sure you get that in. Then we have immediately is statim. Praeterea is furthermore. In truth is vero. But is at. Enough is satis. That's where we get the word in English to satisfy, to make enough. Primum is first, and secretly is clam, which is a really funny word, clam. But don't ever say clam, it's clam. Much more dignified. Okay, you notice the relative pronoun. So qui, quai, quad is the relative pronoun. So a relative clause is a clause beginning with a relative pronoun. You notice some peculiarities here. All three genders have a genitive singular of cuius. Okay, cuius. Similarly, all three genders have a dative of cui. Okay. And then you notice here that we have an e in the accusative of the masculine, quim. Even though you might think it would be quum or something like that, but it's not. Okay, in the plural, it's a little bit more expected. Things to notice are that the feminine nominative singular matches exactly the feminine nominative plural, quai and quai. Similarly, the neuter accusative and nominative plurals match the feminine nominative singular and plural. All right. And that's pretty much that. That one's pretty easy, as long as you just memorize it. Let's go into this translation here, if I can. There we go. Bella quae patres nostri gesterunt, memoriad semper tenebimus. So the wars, bella, is the first word. It's kind of there for emphasis, even though it's obviously the direct object of the sentence. The wars, quae patres nostri gesserunt. So here is our relative clause. Quae patres nostri gesserunt. The quae is the relative pronoun. So it's the wars which patres nostri, our fathers, fought or waged, perhaps. The wars which our fathers waged. That's our direct object with this relative clause quae. Okay, then we have memoria semper tenebimus. Tenebimus is our main verb, first person plural, right? So it's we, and it's future because we have the future tense sign be. So we will hold always semper in memory memoria. Now tenebimus plus memoria often means remember, more simply. So we will always hold or remember the direct object. Bella, the wars which our fathers fought or waged. Okay? Next sentence. Qui legem Christi servant, sancti sunt. So here is our relative clause in this sentence. Qui up to servant. Those who, see that? Those who, servant legem Christi, who keep the law, direct object of Christ, comma, sancti sunt, are holy. All right? Easy enough. Okay, feminam cuius filia ambulat videram. So here we have a relative pronoun here, cuius filia ambulat. There's our relative clause. So feminam videram. I had seen feminam, a woman, cuius filia ambulat, whose daughter was walking, ambulabat. All right. Number 4, the children who are frightened shout in order that the father may come. Complicated there. So the children is liberi, the children, and here is our English relative pronoun, so who. So we know that this clause, who are frightened, that's our relative clause. Qui timed, who are frightened, they shout, clamant, so that, in order that, and we know that comes with an ut clause, so that the father, pater, may come. And with a purpose clause like this, they shout so that he will come. We're going to use a present subjunctive. So veniat, so that he may come. All right, and finally, which was to be shown. That's your probably a recent saying, if it's not this week's. Quod erat demonstrandum. Demonstrandum here is a verbal, which is another kind of word that seems like a verb or acts like a verb. Okay, here's your grammar section finally. A blank pronoun begins a subordinate adjective clause and refers to stated or understood antecedents. So that's a relative clause here. The clauses are called relative clauses. The genitive of qui, quae, quod is used to show possession, but functions as a pronoun. Okay, so whose functions as a pronoun, but it shows possession. All right, so that's all of your quiz questions. Let me go back to your lesson one more time. I want you to make sure, you don't have to do your worksheets, but I do want you to carefully read. Even though I just show you the whole quiz, I want you to carefully read the lesson in your book. So please do that this week. Okay, that is all. Please let me know if you have any questions. I doubt that I'll do a help session just because it's Thanksgiving week. But I will happily answer any questions you have. All right, God bless you. I hope to see you very soon.